Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some of the weirdest laws that make you question reality. From peculiar rules about what you can flush down your toilet to strange regulations on what you can name your pig, you're going to be shocked by some of the weird laws still in place today. So, buckle up because things are about to get weird. Let's kick things off in Switzerland, where flushing the toilet after 10 p.m. in an apartment building is actually. The Swiss take their sleep very seriously, and the sound of a flushing toilet is considered a grave threat to their peaceful slumber. So, if you're ever in Switzerland and nature calls after 10 p.m., you might want to hold it in until morning. Or, just find a nice bush. Next up, we're jetting off to Thailand, where stepping on money is a big no-no. Thai currency features the image of the king, and stepping on his face is considered a serious insult to the monarchy. Different cultures have different customs, and what might seem strange to us is perfectly normal in another part of the world. Plus, do you really want to risk offending a king? Those guys can be notoriously sensitive. Alright, let's move on to Japan, where there's a law that prohibits dancing after midnight in certain establishments. This law, known as the Fueho, was introduced in the 1940s to curb prostitution and organized crime. While the law has been relaxed in recent years, it's still technically illegal to dance in many places after midnight. So, if you're planning a night out in Japan, make sure you get your groove on before the clock strikes 12. Bonjour and welcome to France, where you can't name your beloved pet pig after Napoleon Bonaparte. This law, dating back to the 19th century, is meant to protect the honor and legacy of Napoleon. So, if you're ever in France and thinking about getting a pet pig, you might want to steer clear of names like Napoleon Bonaparte or even Little Corporal. Just to be safe. G'day mates, and welcome to Australia, where surfing on the Great Barrier Reef without a permit is illegal. The Great Barrier Reef is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's facing a lot of threats, from climate change to pollution. So, the Australian government is understandably protective of this natural treasure. Make sure you've got the proper paperwork before catching some waves. Next stop, Singapore, where chewing gum is illegal. The government banned the import and sale of chewing gum in 1992 to keep the streets clean and prevent vandalism. But fear not, because there is a loophole. You can still chew gum in Singapore if you have a medical prescription for it. That's right, if your doctor thinks you absolutely need to chew gum for your health, then you're in the clear. Ahlan wa sahlan, and welcome to the United Arab Emirates, where public displays of affection can get you into trouble with the law. The UAE is an Islamic country, and public displays of affection are considered inappropriate and disrespectful. But fear not, my lovebirds, because there are still ways to show your affection without incurring the wrath of the morality police. You can always whisper sweet nothings in each other's ears, exchange longing glances, or save your PDA for the privacy of your own home. Buongiorno and welcome to Italy, where eating or drinking in certain public areas, especially near historical landmarks, is strictly prohibited. These cities are home to some of the world's most precious art and architecture, and the last thing they want is for tourists to be spilling their gelato all over Michelangelo's David. So find a designated picnic area, grab a table at a cafe, or just admire the art from afar while you munch on your panini. So there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of some of the weirdest, most baffling, and occasionally head-scratching laws from around the globe. It just goes to show that no matter where you go in the world, there's always something new and strange to discover. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and most importantly, don't get arrested for accidentally stepping on a bot.